Welcome back to Cayman Point Sports Complex. The firing downfield has a man, number 12, in and out of his hands. Incomplete. Double coverage there, number 22 and number 8 for Pope John. But the ball went through the hands of number 12. And so now, with just seconds remaining here, about a minute 10 to go, it's second down. St. Peter's was going for the end zone there. Now a touchdown and a two-point conversion will tie things up. My apologies there. We had some technical difficulties at the very wrong time. So it is second and 10 from the St. Peter's 40. Number 17 in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, fires down the field as a man. Number 19, racing to the far side. Pope John trying to bring him down. Tackled at about the 11-yard line. And so now St. Peter's prep, number 19, as the Marauders bring the ball downfield right at the 11-yard line. And they stop the clock as the ball spiked. Second down for St. Peter's. The ball at the 12-yard line. Last minute of the game. An 8-point lead for Pope John over St. Peter's Prep. Timeout on the field. 4-6, thank you. 46 seconds to go. So St. Peter's is going to have their full amount of downs to be able to try and get into the end zone here. Pope John leading 30-22. Move the ball up to the 11. Second and 10. Quarterback in the shotgun. 17 takes it. Flushed out of the pocket. Racing toward the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, St. Peter's. And so now, the biggest play of the game. 30-28. Pope John leads by 2, and obviously the Marauders are going to go for 2 and the tie. It all comes down to this last play. St. Peter's, and they're going to take their final time out, talk things over. We'll stay with you. Pope John trying to shut this game down and lock down their first win. As I was saying before, the touchdown pass from Vic Fiore to Carter Johnston was great. And, but the thing was, had Pope John actually just been stopped shy of the goal line, they would have had a first down and been able to run out the clock with a 24-22 lead. So with the touchdown scored and then the missed extra point, that actually has provided St. Peter's a glimmer of hope here. We'll see if the Pope John defense can stop this 2-point conversion. Otherwise, we're going to wind up with a 30-30 tie. St. Peter's coming back out to the field. Coach Mike Stellatella talking to his defensive unit. Ball game right here. Point after. Pope John leading by 2. A 2-point conversion will tie the game. If Pope John stops them, they will lock down their first win. St. Peter's getting their personnel on the field. $17 in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Drops back the pass. Under pressure. Fires for the end zone. Is he in? The referee says he's in. The 2-point conversion's good. And St. Peter's Prep has come back to tie the game 30-30. Just in the corner of the end zone. The Pope John coach was saying that he was out of bounds. The referee saying he got 1 foot in, so Coach Vosa not agreeing. And we're tied at 30. Some comeback for St. Peter's. I thought he was out of bounds. I thought he was out.
Watch the video, man.
Yeah, we'll watch the video. I thought he was out.
Watch it right now. You can see the right foot drag.
So 31 seconds to go, and we are tied 30-30. So St. Peter's sets for the kickoff at the 40-yard line. Kai Kyber back to receive. 31 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Tied at 30. Here's the kick by number 45 toward the sideline. Pope John has it there. Tackled at about the 35-yard line. So Pope John is going to have to work the same magic they did at the end of the first half, getting the field goal range and having Christian Severinsen attempt a game-winning kick. First and 10 from their own 35. Vic Fiore in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Fiore rolling out to his right. Fires to the sideline. Incomplete. Kai Kammer, the intended receiver. 2nd and 10.
Don't let anyone get deep.
So the ball placed in the 35.
Carter, they're going to roll out your way again. Carter, come on, get wide. Don't get sucked in. Just stay wide, Carter. Stay wide.
So Fiore in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back the pass, fires across the middle. D'Olivo makes a catch. Running down to the 50, the 45, and tackled. Did he get out of bounds? I think he did. We'll see. Now, Pope John has their timeouts, too, so that is the one thing. They'll be able to stop the clock if they have to in midfield. But Pope John's going to need about another 20 yards to legitimately give Severinsen a chance at a kick here. They're going to take a timeout now. We're going to try and find out how much time is left. The ball's at the 43 of St. Peter's. 30-30 your score. St. Peter's Prep able to come back with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, which was real close to the back of the end zone. I thought he was out of bounds, but the referee ruled that the wide receiver for St. Peter's got 1 foot down.
Let's go, D! Hit the ball! You guys need the ball back! Hit the ball, D! That's the ball, he's gonna kick it. Come on, guys, you gotta push it back!
Pope John out of the timeout. Back to the huddle. I don't have time on this, so. First and 10 from the St. Peter 43. Pope John looking for a big play. Fiore in the shotgun. D'Olivo to his right. Takes the snap. Drops back. He's going to keep it. Racing to get to the sideline. He's got room to run. Fiore up the side, sailing in bounds at the 30, and he gets out of bounds. And now with the ball at the 30-yard line. Is there any time on the clock? It looks like it may have expired, so. Well, time has expired here, and I believe that is going to end the game in a tie. So, the Pope John Lions and the St. Peter's Prep Marauders will finish up here in a 30-30 tie at Caven Point Sports Complex. Pope John just running out of time there before they can get a final kick to try for a game-winning field goal. So, great effort by both teams, and for Pope John, you feel for them, but at the same time, they do walk out of here with a tie. So, your final score from Jersey City, New Jersey. The Pope John Lions and the St. Peter's Prep Marauders finish in a 30-30 tie. Tomorrow we'll have girls field hockey 4 p.m. at Parsippany High School. The Lady Lions field hockey team taking on Parsippany 4 p.m. on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Wednesday, boys soccer, as Pope John will host Montville. And then on Thursday, the freshman football team taking on Brunswick out of Connecticut, the Brunswick Bruins. And on Friday, Halloween soccer, the Pope John Lions facing Morris Hills at Pope John High School 4 p.m. And homecoming this week as Pope John will take on St. Thomas Aquinas. That's at noon at Pope John High School for the last regular season game. So for everyone here at Caven Point Sports Complex in Jersey City, New Jersey, it's Mike Forbesano saying thanks for joining us. Final score, once again, the Pope John Lions and the St. Peter's Prep Marauders finish in a 30-30 tie. Have a great evening, and we will see you next time on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.